What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another NASCAR Heat 4 Career Mode episode. Real quick, I just want to say I had some huge recording issues. I'm trying to keep this quick. Um, Long story short, I just forgot to hit record, but I'll be back again today with another video. This video is going to be just at Kansas. It's going to be about 10 minutes long, if that, and then we'll be back to crush it later today. Thanks for understanding, but it's going to be a little bit off. Thanks, y'all. What's up, everybody? It's Colton back again with another NASCAR Heat 4 Career Mode episode. Going into Kansas this week. We got 67 laps. Go ahead and look at the standings after Talladega. I've already advanced into the round of 8, which is good. This is going to be a cutoff race, though, so basically anybody that wins in this top 12 is going to advance. You can see the point battle is really close between about the 7th position to the 11th position. You can still throw Truex in there and Kurt Busch and all that, but yeah, it's still anybody's game because it is the playoffs, and all these drivers are perfectly capable of winning a race. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to try to keep this video a little bit shorter today. I know yesterday was almost 30 minutes, and it felt a little long because I did a premiere for it for the first time, which I'm going to start trying to do more often. But yeah, it almost felt a little too long, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting around and watch some boring parts of the race. So I'm going to try to cut out all the boring parts, show you some good action, and get rolling with it. See you at Kansas. Alright, everybody, before I get into it, just need to announce that I made a huge mistake with this race. Made some recording errors, ended up not even realizing that I wasn't recording until the race was finished, so there was nothing I could do to come back and redo the race and whatnot. So unfortunately, this video may not be the typical video you guys are used to seeing, but we're just gonna go ahead and toggle through some of these replays here, and so you guys can kind of see what happened and whatnot. We'll go through probably the longer replay where it shows every major event in the race, and we'll talk a little bit about it and whatnot. I'll try to maybe talk about a topic or two, just so we can keep the video a little bit longer. But let's go through. So we ended up starting P18. Shoot. Well, I guess you guys just saw the finish there. But how do I press play? There we go. Alright. Started P18 right outside of Ryan Blaney. This race is just difficult, man. It's typical with Kansas for me, is I have like a middle of the run car no matter what I do. There's a few instances where I thought I was going to really perform well. A few instances where a wreck or pit strategy came into effect and it kind of ruined our race. So yeah, didn't have the best race. Is what it is. Rivals definitely became a factor again, especially on restarts where they just pin you against the wall. We're here coming through the first lap. Got Daniel Hemrick to our rear. Just going underneath. It looks like that I can't even tell who that is. Gained one spot on the first lap. Coming through here, lap number 2. You see full of playoff drivers straight ahead of us. Ryan Blaney right out there. There's Paul Menard in front of us, and then even Tyler Reddick up there. Looks like that was David Reagan behind us. But I actually do kind of like watching this from the replay perspective. It'd be cool if we could like kind of sync it in with other drivers too, and see like what like if I wanted to focus on Kevin Harvick for a lap or the battle for the lead for a lap. I think it'd be really cool and could add some sweet content footage. Coming here to where we at? We have lap 3 of 67. Currently P67. It might actually be better to have the overlays on so you guys can just constantly see where I'm at. But yeah, let's go ahead and advance on to the race. Alright, you are going to see here, we're gonna have our first wreck of the race. Coming around on lap 4, Ryan Blaney, Ryan Newman, you're going to get into it. But it starts off with, look, you can see Ryan Blaney just sticking right onto me and bringing out the caution. I think I was just probably sitting around P14, going into lap 9 here. Pit call that I made put me all the way to the back for, whatever reason. I made that call thinking because I could have made it to the end of the stage and all the other drivers were still going to have to pit, just hoping that we weren't getting another caution. Coming here into lap 10, working our way up to about P28, P29, that sort of area, and onwards to lap 11, continuing to work our way through the field. Everything's looking good. With these fresh tires, no telling what we could do. So yeah, now we're all the way back up to 14. Oh, you can see we were up to 10th, now 14th. I'm assuming this is where we had our little, where the drivers went in and pit. And then you see end of stage 1, Ricky Stenhouse goes ahead and gets that victory. So lap 20, we're all the way in the back because we did have to come through and pit again when most of the drivers didn't. So we're going to just continue to work away from the field, which has been a recurring story throughout this race. And it looks like that's going to already end stage 2. I don't think that's right. That's the end of stage 1, I guess. I don't know why it's... Okay. I'm just trying to keep up with what they're giving me here. Working our way to the front again. Lap 22, 30th. Let's go to the next clip. Up towards 25th now. Lap 30. Or all the way we get up to 15th because these drivers are starting to come in and pit right here. But real quick while I'm thinking about it, one of the questions that I posed in the video when I thought I was recording as we work our way to the top 10 is what are you guys more excited for next season? Are you excited for the rookie battle, or are you excited to see drivers like William Byron and Matt DiBenedetto potentially getting their first victory of the season? Matt DiBenedetto, I'd consider him my second driver. He's been my favorite driver, or second favorite driver since long before the Bristol race. He's into working out and lifting weights, and so am I, and that's kind of what attracted me to rooting for him. You see Alex Bowman, our teammate, actually win stage 2 here. But yeah, then actually getting to meet Matt DiBenedetto at the Talladega race just put him into my second favorite driver. You see Ryan Blaney sticking to me like glue, which is going to cause another wreck. He's been involved in a couple of them today, taking out our teammate, William Byron, who's actually, I love that paint scheme that he's rocking today. It wasn't too crazy, but it was enough to bring out the caution. Lap 45, more with Ryan Blaney, it looks like. No, maybe not. It looks like it was Suarez and myself, maybe, and then getting Ryan Blaney involved. That one was definitely, I'd put that on my fault, because Daniel Suarez isn't a rival with me. And here's another wreck that didn't involve us, though it was later on in the race. Truex just gets into the wall. Looks like he might have had a tire go down, and it looks like he's going to come down on a few drivers here. Kurt Busch and Paul Menard. Advancing to the next portion, lap 57. And you see I'm all the way in the back again, working my way to the front. It's unfortunate, but this has been the theme of the race. Getting up to the P30 now. Lap 59 up to P28, working our way to 27. And then here we are, P25, working our way up to P23, just trying to crack into this top 20 to at least give ourselves that little bit of satisfaction that we worked up all the way from the back to the front. But here we go, ended up taking P19 to end the race, so not our best effort. You see we wrecked at the end of the race too as we crossed the finish line. Don't know why it's showing us again. Oh, it started over. But yeah, so we'll go ahead to the main menu, look at the point standings, and go from there. Alright, taking a look at the race results, we got Denny Hamlin winning, so he secured his way into the round of 8. Bowman second, Keselowski third, Chase Elliott fourth, Boyer fifth, and looking at the other two Hendrick drivers, myself and William Byron. Byron got 16th and myself in 19th. Again, wasn't our best effort. We didn't have the best car. It's just not our best track. You win some, you lose some. Let's take a look at the playoff grid, though. Currently sitting P1, 38 points above the cut line, so we're in good position. We do actually have Alex Bowman in the round of 8 with us, so going to be a little bit of a teammate battle going on here. But definitely, I mean, every position's up for grabs. I've said that before, but 4 through 8 are looking to be. They're looking to get, those last 5 drivers are looking to claim that last spot for sure. But we're going to be going to Martinsville in the next video, then we got Texas, ISM, and then the championship race at Homestead. Yeah, so sorry for how this video is going to turn out. Just a huge mistake, and I just felt like there wasn't really anything I could do about it. I couldn't go and redo the race because I had already finished. But, it's unfortunate. Mistakes are going to happen. But, end of the day, you just move on, and we'll get them with the next video for sure. But, appreciate you guys understanding. Hopefully you guys do. Maybe you guys even like doing that. I don't know. I didn't like doing that just because I feel like it's going to be too short and not as informative and not as organized. But, whatever. See you in the next video. Thanks.